Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the American Outback, episode 5. As you can see, we're bringing our combine over to the field because in a matter of, 15, 20 minutes, it'll be ready to take a crop off, which is good for us. We need some income. I've got the tractor following with a trailer hooked up to it. We'll fast forward the time. I'll show you how to do that. Change the time scale to get this field to ripen up. It shouldn't take. I think it'll ripen within 15 minutes or so. And we'll get the combine running on it, which will be outstandingly wonderful. Actually, we'll just jump out. And I'll go back here and tell this guy to stop following me. There's a way of me doing that with a control. I just don't know the control yet. I guess I should do some studying. The last little bit I've been trying to get the microphone to work better. I'm not sure if you can see the quality of the video any better or not. I have GeForce installed on my computer, so I'm using it to record this as opposed to the Windows recorder, and I think the quality of the video itself is quite nice. It allows me to record my microphone and the game on 2 separate tracks, so I should be able to play with the volumes to get a better volume from my microphone. We'll see. Now, if I push number 8 here on my keyboard, if you look in the upper right corner, the little emblem under the clock will change. There goes 5, 15, 30, 60, and 120. So we're going 120 times the regular speed right now. And then this should ripen up relatively quickly, I think. There it goes. So now we'll put it back to regular time. And we'll start combining this field here. Now, this is soybeans, so we can't, it's just going to chop the plant and spray it over the back of the field. As you can see, that's what's happening. We'll get down in the dust here and you can see it. Beautiful detail. It's the first time we've ever used our combine. I've hired someone and she's very pretty and looks like she knows what she's doing just fine. So now this should give us a pretty good amount of soybean off this, because we have it all plowed and we have it all fertilized, so it shouldn't be a reduced crop because of anything we haven't done. Here, we'll go inside. You'll be able to see the inner works. I'm not sure if the controls move. Yeah, they do kind of, I guess, a little bit. Maybe not. Some of the readouts are accurate. 6.2 miles per hour. Again, if you wanted, we could play the radio and you can hear the radio. And if you that's number 5 you push, and then if you push number 6, it changes the channel. So, but we'll leave that off. I'm trying to talk over a radio. And actually, if we do a Linda Blair and turn around, sometimes you can, well, this combine's not as, I can't see the grain falling in. Some of them you can see the grain falling in. Once the grain builds up, you'll actually see it in this back window here, which is kind of neat. There it is, working in the filling up on the inside. This one doesn't have a huge opening on the top, so looks pretty good though. Now I'm not sure what else we can do here. Let me just take a look at the map. This is soybeans, so, and we sold all our soybean the other day. And it looks like we're going to get some pretty good money for this. $18.49 for 1,000 liters, so that's pretty good money. So it's a good thing we're reaping the crop today. And that's our field here, number 1. There's quite a few fields ready to take product off. Our other field here is in the mid stages of growth, so probably by tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, it'll be ready to harvest too. So that's good. We'll go through some of these charts here now. Now we don't have any of the animals, like I say. If you look at pigs here, they take water, straw, corn, wheat, canola, potatoes. You know, it's a lot of stuff to keep them happy. The sheep, it's quite nice. Water and grass or hay. They're simple. Cows here are not too bad. Water, straw, grass, the hay, and the power food. Now, if the power food will actually increase some of these anyways, so. And the power food's easy to make. So when we get some money, we'll get some animals for sure. We have 22 eggs in a coop. We can check them out in another day. But yeah, things are going good here. If you want, what I could do is I could fast forward this. We'll fast forward what's happening here. And we'll see at the end, or at least I'll fast forward till I fill our trailer up with grain, and then we'll together take a ride over to the grain silage and sell this. So in the meantime, though, we'll give a bit of a fast forward. So we'll see you when we get the combine full. Okay, we're almost at 80% here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit this vehicle and I'm going to run up and get our tractor ready to go. If you see where it's doing 6 miles per hour here, we should sink our other tractor with the trailer to run the same speed, 6 miles per hour, and that's actually easy to do. It took me a game or two to figure out how to do it, so I'll show you. It's not. We climb in here, and if you look in the bottom right corner, you'll see a little logo down at the bottom beside, and it says 32. If you use the number 1 key, you can actually lower that. So if you lower that to 6 miles an hour there, then it sets the preset speed to 6 miles per hour, so it should do the same speed as the combine here. So we'll let the combine start. He'll bring out his arm on its own, and then we get beside the combine here, and you push number 3 when you get in the right position, and there you go. We're at a matched speed with the combine. If you hit number 2 on your keyboard, it'll increase the speed of the tractor, and number 1 decreases the speed of the tractor. And basically that's it. You have to keep in line with the combine and make sure you don't run into it, otherwise it stops. And look at the crop off here. Looks quite nice. It's got a fair amount of detail even in this. And that's it. We're 73% full there. So we just move up the field again, and we'll let the combine do a little more work, and then we'll go sell this. Now this trailer, let me take a look at it. I'm not sure how much it actually holds. There's our trailer, and it holds 8,000 liters. Small trailer, but that'll do. It's worth $7,000 if we returned it. Not bad. Now just hop out of the cab and we'll take a look around. What we'll do is once we're done with the field here, we'll seed it again. We'll have to cultivate it and seed it. I could start the cultivator on it, so maybe we'll do that once we maybe we could do that. We'll tab over to the other tractor and get it ready, bring the cultivator over, and we'll get the cultivator started on it, and then we'll reseed this after it's done. So there we go. Another woman helping out on the farm here. I think this quality's much nicer with this G-Force software. The Windows software did pretty good, but this G-Force seems to be a little crisper. It's funny when you, it took me, I don't know, a day and a half of figuring it out, but when you upload to YouTube, the quality isn't 100% right away. You upload, and then maybe a half an hour later, you can actually set the quality, or the quality will be better. When you first look at it, the quality is very horrible. So what I do now is I upload a video in private, and I hold on to it for about an hour just to make sure before I put it public, because I don't want you seeing a lower quality video. That would not very, I mean, we want to keep it as high as we can. So, but I am learning. So, but what happened before, I'd upload, the video quality would be horrible, so I'd delete it, and then I'd upload again, and every time you upload takes an hour and a half, and I was thinking it was the problem with my rendering software. I was having all sorts of problems. So, whoops, we're in the way here, so we'll have to move our tractor. But yeah, you live and learn, and this is all practice. Now, we'll see how it works. We'll wait for this combine to come back up the field, and he should have enough to fill his trailer. We'll find out. As I was saying the other day about using the plow on this field, you can see these grass areas that we have all along the end of here. We can easily plow that field right up to the roadway here, which I think we'll do. We'll even get rid of the little roadway in the middle where the cross is. We'll plow that field right up to the edge of this roadway, and that'll give us more field to deal with. They'll still have enough room turning around on a neighbor's property, so that won't be a problem. But we'll come over with the mower and we'll mow this first and bale it. Or we might mow it and get a forger wagon and lift it up and then put it in the crimp so that we can make silage out of it. I think that would work out quite nice. Okay, we'll just let this combine turn around. I'll just line myself up a bit better. A little tricky sometimes you have to go from behind to line yourself up good. Imagine it's tricky in real life to do too. So now, when you have a tractor with a combine with a real wide header, it gets tricky to you can bump into your combine pretty easy. So okay, we're 100% now. So we just push N to cover our crop here, and let me take a quick look at where we're going to sell this. I didn't see what the sell point was. The sell point is the Valley Grains. So if we look on our map, Valley Grains is right over here. That's not too bad. So let's take a shot over there and sell this. And here it is, just to the right. Now, some of these ramps are a little on the small side, especially when you get into bigger equipment that you're trying to get up here. But it's not too bad. So we have 8,000 liters. That's let's see how much we get for it. That was $14,792 for the harvest. Now, if we look at that, it might have dropped the price from 8. Well, no, it's locked in right now, so that's good. We'll come back and sell more here. So we'll just do a U-turn here and race back to the harvester. Park ourselves here. Climb out for a second. Tractors are doing good. We'll see about hooking up the seed drill, I guess. We can bring it over. So I'm just going to tab over to the other tractor here, so bear with me. Okay, there's the other tractor. We're still hooked up to the seed drill. So why don't we just go around the corner here and fill up on seed and fertilizer. That way we've got a full complement. Hit the R, we refill the fertilizer. We scoot up here to the seed. Hit the R, and we've refilled that. So that's good. We're set to roll. Now, doing potatoes, sugar beets, or sugar cane is just agonizingly slow. It's horrible. It takes forever to plant. It takes forever to cultivate. I get very frustrated when I deal with that. Like sometimes if we get pigs, we'll need some sort of root crop, so we'll have to put some, or maybe a half a field or a quarter field in potatoes, or beets. I have yet to do sugarcane, but I've seen it done. I've seen loads of people do it. The planter only plants X amount, and it just looks very slow. So let's tab over to the combine here if we can. And we're 77% full, so we should tab into the other tractor here, and we'll take that off. If it gets down to the other field, turns around, it's going to get full, and I don't want to be driving on the crop if I don't have to, obviously. So it looks like we're going to get, give or take, about maybe 2 full trailer fulls here. That's not too bad. That would get us close to, what, $28,000. That helps out a lot. Now we're doing good. I know we borrowed a lot of money, but we started out with $20,000 to begin with, and we've really increased the amount of equipment we've have, and you know, we've plowed that second field and got a crop growing on it, and bought a new tractor and bought a trailer and stuff, so we're doing good. I'll just get rid of the worker here, and we'll do this ourselves. We could also plow a little bit closer to the bushes here. We could even plow all the way to the road almost, but I'm not sure. Some of these bushes, I've had a map where I've done that, and these bushes stay. They don't, there's no way of getting rid of them. So you're planting your crop and stuff on top of these bushes. It's kind of weird. So I don't think we want to do that. We'll just plow out maybe another. We'll do that one. The field needs plowing again. We'll make it a little larger. Okay, that's it for our first crop off the field. Not bad. This thing drives agonizingly slow. I shouldn't say that. It's a big piece of equipment. Some of the more expensive ones, very expensive ones, are obviously quicker on the road, but considering the amount of work this combine saves, I guess I shouldn't complain. So we'll empty this. We'll go and sell this, and then we'll go and do that other field. We'll just park this combine right here for now. I could pick it up later. And we'll meet you at the grain silo. Okay, we're just pulling up to the drop-off point here, the sale point. And we have 7,431 liters. Not quite a full load. And that'll earn us $13,598. So can't complain about that. Turn around. I'll go and park this back at the farm, and then we'll see at the field that we're going to take the sunflowers off. Okay, we're here at the field, so let's get this started. Should take a few minutes, 15 minutes, so we'll probably fast forward some of it, because I don't think you want to watch a full 15 minutes of that. Oops. See the way they had that set up? I have to go into the field just to hook up the combine. Kind of silly. But not my fault, I guess. Drive around, drive around, drive around. Oh, I was thinking I was somewhere else. Now you see that thing that says return to the field? If for some reason you can't finish something you started, if you just leave the field for 10 seconds, it will sorry, let's get started here. It will just end it. It won't punish you. You won't get a bad rapport for the from the farmer or anything. It just, you won't get paid. It's not going to pay you for work you didn't do, but okay, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully I don't miss much. I'm going to try and show you what. There's the auger again. Looks good. Now, sunflowers obviously are black, so they fill the combine. And there's what it looks like from the front. My avatar, dashing and debonair. So it's kind of neat. Nice combine. Let's take a look inside. It's a long field, so it's tricky to see past that piece of equipment there to keep an eye on your direction. I guess you just aim right up the... some of these have sensors in the head itself, so it'll steer itself, and some of them GPS and all that stuff. They're all computerized nowadays. So once you're engaged, you don't even need to touch it. Pretty cool. This one, yeah, we can't see anything out the back. So, but we're doing good here. I'll bring us up. I'll do a turn at the end, and then we'll fast forward it to the end. Now, when you're working for someone else, the combine never gets full. No one ever has to come up and empty it or anything like that. So I guess it assumes that you're just there to drive the combine, and we can assume someone's coming up and offloading for you. But they designed the field so it never fills. And lift the head. Do our turn. Carry on. So, without further ado, I'll fast forward this and we'll see you at the end. Well, welcome back. As you can see, this field is incredibly long. Kind of a neat field to run. Not a lot of turning. Works fairly well. And we're almost done. If you look in the upper right corner, our little pie chart's getting full there. So, and we still have 15 minutes left on the clock. So our bonus should be pretty good. And I didn't miss much. I missed a little bit right there, but trying to straighten out. And I'm trying to keep the swath I'm taking as wide as I can, so you know, you get it done quicker. And when you do that, it you bounce back and forth, and it doesn't take much to bounce off, and you miss a little bit. So if it was our field, we'd go back and clean it all up. But we're doing good here. Can't really complain. We seem to be clearing the field off pretty good. It's funny, when I was driving down to Texas when we first moved, we went through Ohio. I think it was Ohio, and all the sides of the roads were planted in sunflower. It was quite beautiful. I think that goes back to Lady Bird Johnson. Mentioned that as one of her things to help beautify the country or whatever. I'm not sure. Quite nice anyway. We're almost done here. I knew I could count on you. 10,748 plus the 39. That's $14,600. Pretty good. We're going to tab back to our other equipment here. Our cultivator's done, which is perfect timing. We'll just run up the field here. Oh, and I guess we're out of seed. Let me take a look at that. Because if that's the case, we'll get him to follow us back, and we'll top up. I don't remember refilling the seed drill last time. That's funny. Sure we did. Yeah, we're empty. So maybe, like I say, the different crops might use up more seed than, you know, like soybean. I don't remember refilling. But we've got them following us, so at least I think so. We'll come back and we'll pick up the combine later. So what I'll do is I'll just jump this to our farm, and I'll fill the seed up, and I'll get the seed started again, and we'll, because I've been recording for quite a bit here, we'll wash off the equipment we're going to wash off, and we'll let the person we hire finish our field for us, just like last time. So okay, we're back at the field. We'll get the worker working on it again and just make sure they're lined up. Yeah, they're looking good. And we'll tab back over to our other equipment and get stuff washed here. I promised I'd wash this tractor. It's filthy. Like I say, you can kind of go about it and you know, pretend you're washing. It works. But it's not necessary. You can just hold it there, and there we go. We're nice and washed. So we'll oops, just park this tractor back here. We'll grab the other tractor with the cultivator on it, and wash it off. Now that pretty well will call it quits here. I know I recorded quite a lot. We'll try and make sure we're not making these videos too long. Tomorrow we'll play with the clock again. It's 10:51 right now, so tomorrow we'll fast forward it, because I'm pretty sure the other crop we have will be ready to come off and generate some more money. And then tomorrow we might do some mowing, and we'll use a forage wagon to pick up the grass and stuff like that, and start getting some silage working. So I guess that'll be it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Again, please subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.